Hello YouTube, Freddie Cardona here. Welcome to another episode of Driving and the News. Today is Saturday, September 24th, 2022, and let's see what the news has in store for us.
Winds news time, 11:59. 10 winds AccuWeather, sun, some clouds this afternoon. Really just a gorgeous day, high around 70. It is fall, y'all, as they say. I don't know who, but they do. Partly cloudy tonight, not as chilly. Can't rule out a stray sprinkle or shower. Late tonight, low 57. Good weather for today's Yankees game. Not so great weather for the Jets tomorrow. Sunday, got some sun in the morning. Warmer, a bit more breezy. A couple of showers and a heavy gusty thunderstorm in the afternoon. Sunday's high 76. 58 right now. We are going up to 70 in Midtown. More people get their news from 1010 Winds and from any other radio station in the nation.
This is the site of the old Markel paper mill building on the left.
And I'm Brian Britton.
All news, all the time. This is 1010 Winds, New York.
Good afternoon. It's 58 degrees at 12 noon. I'm Bud Mishkin. Here's what's happening. Is today Aaron Judge's Day of Destiny? Is today the day that Aaron Judge ties Roger Maris for the Yankees and American League home run record for... Hurricane Fiona left a deadly path from Puerto Rico, and now the Canadian Maritimes, and now the Caribbean is dealing with Tropical Storm Ian, which could hit Florida in a few days as a hurricane. Fatal two-car crash this morning on the Southern State Parkway on Long Island. Police suspect a murder-suicide in the death of a Detroit radio news anchor. And how about staging a comedy show in a funeral home? It's happening this weekend in Brooklyn. Sports? Yes. Aaron Judge taking another shot at 61 and perhaps 62. Yankees hosting the Red Sox this afternoon. The Mets are in Oakland. AccuWeather, sun and some clouds this afternoon, turning milder, not so windy, and a high around 70. Winds news time, 12:01. That's time for traffic and transit. We say good afternoon to Jody Vale.
Yeah, Bud, it's a busy afternoon. We've got the Yankees game at 1, Queens Rolling Loud Festival at Citi Field, Global Citizen Concert, Central Park, the San Gennaro Feast, and we are bumper to bumper in New Jersey. 2 left lanes blocked. That's a crash. Route 3 eastbound at 17, right on the service road. So we're seeing those jam-ups going back to Riverside Avenue. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Inbound at the George, about 20 to 25. 30 to 35 outbound from the Cross Bronx at Castle Hill Avenue, northbound Harlem River Drive from the 150s and the Deacon ramps too. It's 10 to 15 both ways at the Lincoln and Holland, and traffic is sponsored by Jackpocket, letting you play official state lottery games on your phone. Use code radio for a free Mega Millions or Powerball ticket. Must be 18 or older to play. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem wants help, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Visit jackpocket.com/TOS for full terms of service. Traffic and transit every 10 minutes on the ones. Breaking traffic alerts when they happen on 1010 Winds.
The Aaron Judge watch is on. He did not hit a home run last night during last night's 5-4 Yankee win over the Red Sox. And so he remains at 60, one away from the Yankee and American League record of 61 by Roger Maris in 1961. The Yankees are back at it again today against the Red Sox at 1:05 in the Bronx, and we will provide special live coverage of his at-bats. We'll switch over to our friends at WFAN when Aaron Judge is coming up to the plate. We'll do this until he breaks the record, which means 2 more home runs. As you can imagine, tickets for this weekend's games against the Red Sox are at a premium, particularly in left field. Judge is a right-handed hitter, so the odds are maybe he'll hit the home run to left, although he has plenty of power to right field as well, not to mention center field. So he's got all the fields covered. Chris Lydon is the Director of Consumer Strategy for SeatGeek.
The trends we're seeing are that tickets are kind of in the outfield 3 to 4 times what they would typically be for a Yankee game. And we're also seeing that tickets in left field are seeing a bit more of a spike than right field.
Imagine if he hits the home run off the foul pole. Then nobody gets the ball. Comes right back onto the field, and it would come right back to Judge and the Yankees, and then onto Cooperstown and the Baseball Hall of Fame. The Caribbean just got finished with Hurricane Fiona. Now it is concerned with Tropical Storm Ian. As of this morning, it was some 300 miles south-southeast of Kingston, Jamaica. It's the 9th named tropical storm of this hurricane season. It's expected to hit Florida early next week. It could be the Sunshine State's first major hurricane since 2018.
The approaching system could also further delay the launch of NASA's new moon rocket for the historic Artemis 1 mission. Officials are closely monitoring the weather and will decide if they'll roll the rocket back to the hangar by Saturday afternoon.
Correspondent Christine Sloan, there are two different models when it comes to Ian and making landfall in Florida. The European model indicates landfall near Fort Myers, about 2 hours south of Tampa. The American model shows landfall near the Big Bend region of Florida and the Panhandle early Friday morning. The tracks of these storms are notoriously fickle and can change dramatically. Still, Florida Governor DeSantis has declared a state of emergency for 24 counties. Fiona made landfall today in the Canadian Maritimes. Hundreds of thousands on Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island are without power. It earlier devastated parts of the Caribbean, especially Puerto Rico. At least 5 people are dead because of the hurricane. Mayor Adams is planning to fly to Puerto Rico to be part of the city's relief efforts in the aftermath of Fiona. This is ABC's senior meteorologist, Rob Marciano.
What a legacy this has had from Puerto Rico all the way through Bermuda and now into Canada. The water temperatures in the North Atlantic 2 to 4 degrees above average. So climate change is playing a role, and those temperatures above average are alive and well in the northwestern Caribbean as well, where Tropical Storm Ian is now gaining strength.
Among those affected in Puerto Rico, the family of Hamilton creator Lin-Manuel Miranda says his family has been without running water or electricity for several days.
Once we get out of getting water and getting electricity up and running again, the focus needs to continue to be on a more resilient Puerto Rico.
He made his comments on CNBC. There are still parts of the island, Puerto Rico, that have not completely recovered from Hurricane Maria 5 years ago. Wins News Time, 12:05. The city is appealing yesterday's decision by Supreme Court Justice Lyle E. Frank, striking down the city's vaccine mandate for NYPD officers. The judge ordered the city to reinstate officers who were fired or suspended for refusing to take the vaccine. In his decision, the judge wrote that the city cannot unilaterally impose a new employment condition without first negotiating with the police officers' labor union. Andrew Lieb is an attorney for the PBA.
It's not about whether vaccines are legal. Vaccines are legal in employment. The question is, what is the penalty in the city when the penalty is made by the Department of Health?
He made his comments on CBS 2. In announcing its appeal, the city said the ruling is, and I quote here, at odds with every other court decision upholding the mandate as a condition of employment. Quick check of AccuWeather. Sun and clouds this afternoon. Milder, not so windy. High around 70. Nice day for a baseball game. And also for the global.
All right, that was it. A quick news snippets for Saturday the 24th. We got the Aaron Judge home run watch, Hurricane Fiona update, and some mask mandate legal issues with the New York police. All right, guys, thank you for watching and listening to The Drive and to the news, and we'll see you on the next video.